In this video, I'm going to give you 10 tips to optimize your Facebook page for your business so you get more leads and more views. Let's go. All right, so the first tip is make sure you optimize your profile picture. As you can see here, I have two pages. I have the Catapult Marketing, which is a service business, and I have my personal profile. Two different purposes here. I think that the mistake that I see people do with the profile picture is that they put too much of their body, and I think it needs to be head only. You can see it right below here. This is what it's going to look like if someone shares any post that you have. So you can see, like there you can see my shoulders and my head, but you can still see that. If you could see my entire bust and my head, I'd probably be too small for you to make out anything. So I think that if you're using a person, if you're a consultant, a real estate agent, just whatever, like you are the business, then make sure that your picture is mostly your head. Now the same goes for your logo. For example, for us, it's Catapult Marketing. That is the entire logo, but it doesn't fit. Even if I tried to cram in Catapult Marketing, it would be really difficult for you to read it because it's the size of a penny. So just make sure that you use an icon and you use something that is easy to identify when someone shares your post. Now the size for that picture is 180 by 180. If you want to replace it, you just basically click on the little update or add. You can choose from your photos. You can add a little custom frame, by the way, that is topical. You can take a picture or upload a picture directly from your desktop. Now, if your logo or whatever picture you want to use is not square, don't worry about it, because if you upload the picture here, let me do it with you, and I just take that picture, which is obviously rectangular. Facebook is going to upload that picture, and then it's going to ask you to reposition the picture wherever you are, and it will capture this, and then you can also make it, bring this person. So if I want to use this lady right here, I could do this, click on save, and that would be my new icon. So even if you don't have a square picture, don't worry about it, because the Facebook tool will help you to reposition and then focus on really the part that you want to use, which is what we've done with the logo. All right, the next tip is optimize the cover picture, which is the picture that you have up top. Personally, I'm going to highly recommend that you use a video as opposed to a still picture, because it's a lot more interactive. All you have to do is click on that little icon at the top, choose from photos, choose from videos, and you can upload your video and resize. Same thing goes with the videos. You can actually resize it to exactly the spot where you want it. But I'm going to show you a tip. If you don't have a video and you'd like to put a video there, there's a way for you to do it without breaking the bank and using some stock video. There are multiple websites where you can buy that type of stock videos. I'm going to put some links in the description so you can just click on it and buy it. There are tons of them. So I'm not affiliated. This is not an affiliate link. You can check it out, but I'm going to show you how it works. So for example, if you are a real estate agent, here you see it's just going to give you an option. You can simply take a look at that, and you have tons of options. If you put your mouse over it, you're going to see what that video is about. So this is 23 second long, young multi-ethnic couple with a real estate agent. This is the type of thing. If you want to look at this one, which is like someone giving the keys to a young couple, 28 second, you can look at that video. So there's a way for you to actually use a stock video that will create a great look and feel really for really cheap. You can see this one is 79 bucks. So let's just click on this one. I think it's interesting. If you wanted 4K, it would be $135, which, by the way, you don't need 4K. 4K would be a large screen television. So for the cover picture, the HD version will be more than enough. On Pond5, and I was told by people that this is rather expensive, they are $79. There's tons of options out there. They're not as expensive, but I just think that the quality on Pond5 far exceeds the rest of what you have out there. So highly recommend for you to download a video and just simply upload it for your cover photo. Now we're back on my personal Facebook page, and you can see that I have a video. Now I created a custom video of me on stage. So I think what's important here with this picture is to convey the context of what you do and what people will get when they hire you. That's really all it is. So I think it's great for me. I don't have to say I'm a public speaker. It obviously says that in the video, and the same thing goes with you. So if you're real estate agent, well, show you in context, or a stock photography that shows real estate agent. Same thing if you're a dentist, a chiropractor, whatever medical field you are in. You don't have to have your own videos. You can use some stock videos and put it out there, and that would go a long way from enhancing and optimizing your Facebook page. All right, the next tip is optimizing your long description, which is on the right side here. I see too many businesses that don't take advantage of that. Basically, if you don't have anything here, you can add a story. So you can add a cover picture. So let me click on edit here so you see what that looks like. You can upload a picture right then and there. Just, you can see there, I can actually readjust the position of the picture, and then you can copy and paste your text here. So you can add a whole bunch of story or description of your business, which actually what they call that space as your story. And you have 10,000 characters there, so you can make your story as long as you want. But I think it's really a space that too many people don't take advantage of. So for me, I just added a picture of a coffee cup, and then just copy and pasted what's on our about page on our business that kind of tell the story of Catapult Marketing. And then once you're done, you just basically click on publish update, and you're good to go. So since we've been looking at 2 pages, the same applies for a personal page. I created a story here about me speaking. Instead of making a story about myself there, I actually describe one of the keynotes that I give to groups with a quick description. So this is what I have there, and the same applies here. All right, the next tip to optimize your page is the edit page info in the upper right-hand corner here. Again, I see too many businesses that don't have all that information filled out. So just make sure that you're putting a description. So this is what's called the short description, as opposed to the story, which could be a long description. This has a limit of 255 characters. So there's not a lot you can put there. It's just a quick description. Underneath there is a category. I see a lot of businesses putting 2, 3, 4, a whole bunch of categories here. My humble opinion is only limited to 1, because it's just you're not helping the Facebook algorithm if you have too many things in that box. So here I have internet marketing services, a service actually, and then web designer. I'm going to take out web designer and just keep internet marketing service, because that is the umbrella in the types of services that we provide. So if anyone is looking for internet marketing service, they will find us. The same thing goes with the phone number, the website, and your email address. And you can check the box here underneath if you don't have a phone number or a website or an email address you want to share. My humble opinion, you should have all 3 of those right there, because some people may find you from the Facebook page, and it would be great for them to have your phone number or an email address that they can get a hold of you. Now, the next thing obviously is your address. That goes without saying. So you just put in your address, and Facebook will automatically put a little map there. The same thing here, you can reposition there. So if you want to put yourself in the upper right-hand corner or right smack in the middle, it's really up to you. Underneath that, you have the service area, and you can put up to 10 service area in here. And this is, again, a place that you want to take advantage of. So for us, for Catapult Marketing, obviously you have Miami, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, but I could add up to 10 of those cities. So you can look at your business and put all the cities that are within driving distance to your business. So I can add, for example, for me here, Tampa, and then it should fill it in for me automatically here. I just added another city. Actually, I didn't add Florida, so let me see that again. Tampa, Florida. There you go. That's the one I want to add. I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to click save changes, and now I'm just saying that my business is targeting those 5 cities that are, you know, within my geographical area for our agency. Next in the settings is your operating hours. So as you can see, we have an agency here that is open from 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. This is when we're answering the phone. This is when we are in the agency. Obviously we have an after hour phone number for people that want to call us with urgent issues, but it's important that you put your hours there because Facebook will show whether you are open or not. If that applies to you, and we're going to switch here and go to my personal Facebook page, and you can see that I'm always open here. The same thing actually while we're here is that in the service area as a public speaker, I didn't add anything because none of the stuff that they have applies to me, because for me it's like North America, which is, you know, basically all of the United States and Canada and Europe. Those are the places where I will go and do public speaking, and neither of those are a choice. So it doesn't make sense as a public speaker to add any service area because I will go wherever I need to go. But on the business here, it really applies. So you can see the difference between one and the other and make sure you adjust what is appropriate for your business. Now, next in the setting is Impressum. This part here, and you can read underneath, it only applies to Austria, Germany, and Switzerland. So just skip on that unless you're in that country. But if you're in that country, you just need to add the text that is appropriate to go in there. The next thing is the price range, the products, and your privacy. Again, is very self-explanatory. You just put, you know, whatever you think your price range is for your products. $1 obviously being the cheapest, and 4 being expensive or the most expensive. You could also say unspecified. I would recommend that you actually pick one. I just don't like that they have 4 because I think it should be like economy, expensive, and somewhere in the middle. But here, like, you know, so I believe that my agency was somewhere in the middle. So I just went in the middle, but a little bit on the high side because I think this is where we are. But I really don't know what's the truth about what we do. So it's either the $2 sign or the $3 sign. I know that there's plenty of agencies that are significantly more expensive than we are. So this is why I picked the $3 sign versus the 2, and just you're gonna have to take a guess. Products, again, you don't just put the basic products of what you have, and a privacy policy, if you have one, you would want to copy and paste it there, and then every time you make a change, click save, and you'd be done with that tip. Now, the next tips is about the tabs here. You have complete freedom to customize all those tabs here that are on the left-hand side. The way you do this is you click on settings in the upper right-hand corner right there, and then you have templates and tabs, and just click on that, and it's going to open up this area. Now, you have the option to use a template that Facebook is giving you. So I'm going to click on edit, and I'm going to show you all the templates they have. See, they have one for service, they have one for business, they have one for venues, nonprofits, politicians, restaurants, shopping, video page, and so forth and so on. You pick the one that is appropriate for you. If you want to see what each template has for you, just click on view details, and it will show you basically where the tabs and the buttons are going to be. The tabs are going to be on the left side, and it shows you all the tabs that they're going to add for you, and then you'll be able to customize all those. So you can see in advance if you're not sure which one is appropriate, and then just basically click on apply the template, and it will apply that entire template for you. Now, once your template has been added, you can move, for example, shop. If I want to put shop above reviews and so forth and so on, I can move those tabs based on what my preference is. You can also remove tabs. For example, there's a tabs here for jobs, and let's just say you don't have any jobs offering right now. You just click on settings, and then right there it says on. You just click it to off. You click on save, and that tab is gone. Now, if you want to add that tab back, you just click on add a tab, and you'll be able to add jobs back again. You just click on add that tab, and it will be right there. Now, there are 3 more tabs here: live videos, notes, and groups. If you want to add those, you just basically click on add the tab. It will drop it off. You can edit the settings and customize it the way you want. Now, if you're not quite sure what a tab does, you just basically go back to your page. You click on page right there. You click on offers. Let's go and take a look at what offers is. And then you're going to see that it just sets this up, and then you can just create a new offer. You just create on the plus button and you can create an offer. So if this is something that works for your business, then have it. But if you're looking at this and you say, I don't have any offers, that doesn't make any sense, I think it's better not to have the tab than to have a tab that actually has no information. So for my business, because I don't have any offers right now, I'm just going to simply going to remove it. All right, I'm in the tab section. I'm going to go and find offers. It's right there. Click on settings, click on off, click on save, and it's gone. The next tip has to do with custom tabs, tabs that are not actually created by the Facebook template. For example, you have the YouTube tab, which is a custom tab. So you can click on this, and what it will do is it will connect to your YouTube account and upload the latest videos automatically inside of that page. So all your videos are going to display, so you don't have to take your YouTube videos and then place them on your Facebook page, because they're already there by default with this custom tab. Let me show you how we do that. In the search bar at the top, simply tap YouTube tab and search. It will give you several options. So this is the one that actually is at the top. This is the YouTube page. It's not the tab. So what is important is you want the tab. You simply click on YouTube tab. Then you click on the button here, use the app. And it will take you to a brand new page. And there it's going to say which Facebook page do you want to add the tab. So I'm going to select Catapult Marketing. As you can see, I'm managing a few here. Catapult Marketing. There you go. Now, once you've done this, look at what it's doing for you. It added the YouTube tab right here on the left. And now what it wants me to add all the information about my channel. How to set this up is actually fairly easy. The first thing you need to do is click on Authorize Your Channel right here. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to open up a sign in with Google. So I'm going to click on my email address. And then it's going to give me all the accounts that are associated with my brand. So I'm just going to go and find the one that is, the right one, which is Antoine Dupont right here. And then you have an authorization. So it's just, the Facebook ad to add your YouTube account. And I'm just going to click on allow. The next thing is the featured video ID. So you basically take any video that is your main video that basically tells the story of your channel, and you can paste it right there. So I just took a YouTube link. You can actually customize a header image. So basically just browse and go and find an image on your desktop. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to find a picture right here. Here's from outside the agency. Now, if you don't have the picture on your website, you can create a link to the header image, which is another way to add an image. You can have the videos autoplay, which I don't recommend because most people find that annoying. And load more videos being an option, so people can actually load more videos. And once you're done, you basically click on Save Settings. And there you have it. Now you have a tab on your Facebook page that is customized and it has all the videos on your YouTube channel. Now again, the YouTube tab by default is going to add itself at the bottom. Again, we can go in the settings and go to templates and tabs. And here are all my tabs, and I'm simply going to grab the YouTube tab and move it all the way at the top underneath the reviews, for example. And there we're done. It does it automatically for me. Now, if we go back on the page and we refresh that page, we're going to see that the YouTube tab has moved up. So now we have services, reviews, and the YouTube tab. If I click on this, there you go. This is the feature video. And underneath that, you have all your videos that have been uploaded directly into your Facebook page. And that's super easy for you to do. Now, these custom tabs also apply to Instagram and Twitter. You can see I don't use Twitter, so I didn't add that tab, but it exists. So it's the exact same thing. You search for Instagram tab or Twitter tab, and you do the exact same process. You just basically click on it, authorize the app to retrieve the information from your Twitter and Instagram account. You just install the settings the way you want them, and now you will have a YouTube, an Instagram, and a Twitter custom tab directly on your Facebook page. And it's a great way for people to actually discover your content, because you don't know how they're going to discover you. They may discover you on Twitter, but they may discover you on Facebook and not knowing that you have a Twitter account, or this just gives them quick and easy access. The next tip is how to create a custom URL for your Facebook page, which is a lot easier to put on a flyer or on a brochure or on your slides if you have a presentation or whatever you're going to have. You're going to be sharing that with someone. It's actually very easy. You go on your Facebook page there, you click on About, and it's going to open up this page, and you can see here you can edit the category, the name of the page, and the username, which is the extension. So you could tell someone go to facebook.com/catapult digital marketing, and then you can add your name right then and there. Now, obviously, because it's a custom URL, you're not necessarily going to have the exact name you want to use. So for example, for me, it was Catapult Marketing. I wanted to use that, but it was already taken. Someone had taken it. I don't even know where. So we did Catapult Digital Marketing. So now I can tell people go to facebook.com/catapult digital marketing, and it's much easier link and URL. The same applies for Antoine Dupont. I called it Antoine Dupont Speaker because at Antoine Dupont, facebook.com/Antoine Dupont was already taken. So I added the word speaker and bingo. The next tip is make sure you are editing your call to action in the upper right hand corner. In Antoine Dupont's page, it says book now, and in Catapult Marketing, it says call now. It's a different purpose. And on Antoine Dupont, and when people need to book my services, but in Catapult Marketing, mostly people want to call because their intent is they want to quote and they want to find out if we can do this or that. So it's a bit of a different intent. All you have to do here is click on edit button, and then you can add all kinds of buttons here. So you have, once you click on edit now, you have several options, which is book with you, contact you, learn more about our business, or shop. If you click on the little arrow here on the right hand side, it's going to give you all the options. So contact us, send message, call now, sign up, send email, WhatsApp. You basically pick the one that is appropriate for your business. A lot of people pick something in the contact us section, as in call now or contact us. And then once you've done that, you created a call to action. It is going to prompt you with the proper information. If people are going to be calling you, it will ring the phone number automatically. The next tip is about pinning a post at the top of your page. Too many businesses don't take advantage of that. You have the option to pin a post or a welcome message all the way at the top. So I've scrolled down here to the first post, which was a video that I've uploaded from YouTube. And if I want to make this the first post that every single person is going to see by default, I just click on the little three dots right here, and then I'm just going to click on pin to the top of the page. And there you have it. Now it refreshes the page, and if we scroll down, the first post that people will see is this one. Regardless, a month, 2 months, 6 months from now, it will always be this post. So what I would recommend there is have a post that is kind of like welcoming, or a post that has been very successful for you in the past, where you got a lot of views, a lot of likes, and a lot of comments. I would take that post and put that all the way at the top so it doesn't get buried under more posts, because not every single one of your posts is going to be successful. So this is a way to actually pin it to the top, and you can see it has the little blue pin now, so we know this one is pinned at the top, and it will always be there until you want to change. The next tip is make sure you have your reviews tab, and it's all the way at the top. A lot of people are going to want to check your reviews on your Facebook page, so make sure that they are enabled on both of them. The issue that I have for me as a public speaker is a lot of people are not going to be putting reviews on my Facebook page. I could ask people to do that, but this is not something that they do. But it's very true in the marketing agency. So you got to look for your business whether reviews would be appropriate or not, because I can't add my own reviews. I mean, I cannot copy and paste a review that someone gave me via email or a different form and add it. So people have to do that on their own. So I highly recommend that you add a reviews tab. You make sure that it's prominent and don't add your reviews. If you don't have any reviews reviews for your business, please ask the next 20, 30, or 40 customers that you're dealing with, ask them to kindly go on your Facebook page and add a review, because I think it adds credibility. What is the proper number of reviews? I'm often asked the question. I would just say that, if you have at least 10 to 20 reviews would be the minimum. Of course, the more you have, the better it is, but it also depends on your business. So if I'm dealing with, let's say, a real estate agent, I'd like to see, maybe 15, 20 reviews. If it's a dentist or a chiropractor, someone in the medical field, probably a little bit more. I'd like to see 40 to 50 reviews. So that would be my take on that. But it's just one of the things that is very important on the Facebook page is that people are going to go there and they want to see what other people are saying about you, because they're checking you out and whatnot. So just make sure you have reviews turned on. Ask your customers to give you reviews and have them posted over there. Now, of course, not all reviews are going to be always like 5 stars, because you may have a customer that is not happy about your services one way or another. I don't think that a bad review, 1 or 2 bad review, is detrimental for a business. I think the way you answer a bad review says a lot about you as a business owner than the actual review, because people are going to be looking at 2 things. They're going to be looking at what is it that they're saying that is bad about your business, and how you're responding to that. And specifically is, if you have let's say 1-star review out of 30 reviews, and all the other reviews are 5 or 4 stars, and everybody is singing your praise, people are going to see, well, someone obviously had a really bad day there. So I wouldn't panic. Even if you have 1 or 2 or 3 bad reviews, obviously you want to have it in context. So if you have a couple of bad reviews, because everybody is entitled to having a bad day, make sure that you're asking your other happy customers to add reviews, so your average, falls. I would say, 4.7 to 4.8 is a good number to have. We got, one time someone that actually was really nasty and angry with us and gave us a 1-star review, which resulted in us dropping up to, 4.8. But we added other good reviews, and overall, I'm not upset. People are entitled to their opinion. We responded to them, and that's the deal. So while we're on the subject, and instead of hiding it, I'm actually going to show you the bad review. Here's a guy that we built a website and actually went bankrupt, which was really, really sad. But the problem is, we did all kinds of work, and the person went bankrupt and asked for the money back for everything we had done. I was like, well, that's not how it works. Well, we did the work. We deserve to be paid for that, and I'm sorry you went bankrupt, but that's not my fault. So this guy wrote like really something nasty. Stay away. One-man operation, simply hiring Indian freelancers for low makes money between, plus no idea about what they're doing. So we were really shocked when we got it. We were like, oh my God, like this is really bad. So here's how we responded. We said, yeah, we're truly sorry your business went bankrupt. We worked very hard to make it work. We understand your anger and disappointment. What we did is we deployed compassion and empathy, and I would highly recommend to do that. People, again, they're entitled to put any kind of review, really bad. They can say whatever they want. The way you answer, because what's going to happen is, if you check out my agency, you're going to look at that bad review because it's 1 star, because a lot of us want to see, what are the people saying about the bad stuff, and then they're going to look at how you're answering that. And if you are defensive or nasty back, that doesn't speak well for you. And I would say, my tip is deploy compassion and empathy. Say you're sorry, even if it's not your fault. Say, I'm sorry this happened, and I wish you the best of luck. And then just say whatever is the truth for you. This was the truth. It's like, we're sorry your business went bankrupt. We worked very hard to make it work. We understand your anger and disappointment. I'd be angry and disappointed too if my business went bankrupt. Ultimately, we did ask him to remove the bad review, because we didn't think we deserved that, and he refused to do it. So it's still there to this day, and it was posted in 2015. But you can see, like, there's tons of good reviews, so it gives us an average of 4.8, and that's perfectly fine. I am not concerned at all, because I know if someone reads that, they're going to see what they say, they're going to see how we responded, and they're going to see that 99% of all the reviews with our business are good. So don't sweat it. Now, the next tip is make sure you add videos on your Facebook page. The vast majority of people actually are attracted to videos. Videos are producing 1,200 to 1,800% more engagement than pictures and text combined. So, obviously, if you want to increase the visibility and get more leads and grow your business, then you certainly want to look at creating videos. You can see that in Catapult Marketing, we have a whole bunch of videos that people can watch about what we do, and none of these videos are actually ads or selling anything. They're more like helpful in nature. We're teaching people how to do things on their own, and that actually is generating views, likes, and people engaging with us, discovering us through the videos. So I'm going to highly recommend that for your business, you focus mostly on video. Now, the length of videos that works best for Facebook is anywhere between 20 to 90 seconds. So obviously the 60-second video is the sweet spot. All right, so that does it for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think the next step for you would be to create ads for your Facebook page to generate some leads and some new customers. So you can watch this video right there, and it will teach you how to create your first ad for your Facebook page and hopefully get a whole bunch of clients. If you got value out of this video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell before you leave. And until next time, ciao.